Hello, folks. I'm going to discuss something very important today. It's about getting lens hoods with your lenses. Now, Canon and the lenses that I bought, I only have three of them. In fact, these two don't have them. But like for the 18 to 45, I got a Canon lens, and I also have it for the 24 to 105. Okay. These are both Canon lens hoods. I didn't get any for the EFS ones, okay? Because now I got the 16 millimeter and the 24 millimeter and the 10 and 18 in the RF mode. But see, here's another Canon, okay? That came with the 55 to 210, was part of the kit lens. And the other one, no, that's it. The rest are either Vello, JJC. This is the new one, 10 to 18. This is Sensel Pro. And the nice thing about this, it's all metal, but it just rotates. The only problem is you can't close the, you just have to leave it there for now. So either you take this off, put on the lens cap, or just put it in like I do right there. So here's another one, JJC. And of course this one is JJC. So this is a new one. I forget who made it, but it's rubber. It's collapsible, okay? And this is with the 28 millimeter. Okay? So I want to shout out to three providers. I already said JJC, but Canon's with their lens hood, and I've been ordering from B&H through links with Peter Gregg. That's a Canon lens. This is Vello, and then this is Sensel Pro. And I like these, okay? They're aluminum lens hoods, and this one, they're plastic. But with the Vellos and JJCs, they got a little button right here where you can. And what I like showing is how wonderful they are. So if you happen to drop your lens, this helps protect it, but also keeps it from flaring. So I thought I'd just give a quick shout out to how important it is to have lens caps. It's not the only brand. So Nikon is doing the same thing. So the lens I have here, the 12 to 28 DX, didn't come with a lens hood. You had to pay $40 more for that box. I thought I was getting a lens hood with the box that I got on a local camera store. But sometimes with, the direct camera stores, they only want the lens. They won't have a lens hood with it. It has to be, usually if you have a kit lens, whatever, I'll have that option. But it didn't. So just to show you on the Nikon part, because Canon is not the only one. So I bought these two because they didn't have anything for the 28 or 40 millimeter. This is the HS9 from Nikon. They snap on, or you can rotate it a little bit. But this is like for the 28 and 40 millimeter. Okay? So Canon's not all bad. It's just that other manufacturers, they're not putting any battery chargers. They're just coming with the cable and maybe a plug, or just a USB cable, okay? And the other thing is lens hoods. So you're paying more than nickel and diming you. And I guess they're giving a carrot out to third party for Canon because they won't allow any lenses to join them. Sigma is supposed to join them sometime this month, but we'll see what happens. But I just want to give a shout out that it's very important. Yeah, I'm going to go back here and show you the new lens that I got. So let's go here. All right, Z6 II. Now, RF 24 millimeter, they say that on the EFS and all that, there's a 65B that'll fit on there. It won't work on this RF 24 millimeter because it just snaps on. All right, and then it's loose. So if you move it around a lot, it'll fall off. So I got this Sensel Pro, and it's the what was it, 52 millimeter? Yeah. And I was just trying. It wasn't advertised to go with the RF mount, but it has a 52 millimeter diameter. And if you want filters, it should work on Canon, right? Well, let's see if it works here. I'm trying to place this on. It rotates. It was on. There we go. You have to get it just right. Now it's on there. Now I have a lens hood. They'll protect at the front lens. And plus, it'll helps reduce the daylight flaring and stuff, brightness with this lens hood. Just small, it's metal, but I recommend them, okay? Some people, they just rather use filters, which are good. Me, I'd rather have a lens hood, okay? And I can always do the stuff with the aperture and ISO and, you know, just other things I can do. But anyway, that's my take on it. I hope this is helpful. I just wanted to show you that, you know, they always talk about accessories like battery chargers, where you just plug it in, you put in the battery. They stopped making those. Now it's lens hoods that you have to add. Now they're giving you cables, or they don't even give you a plug for the cable to charge your battery. I'm always stressing to do dummy batteries. And then when you're going out on a shoot, if you don't have a power bank or anything, then you charge up your batteries for your cameras, and they last a lot longer. You're not always charging, discharging them, because it gets pretty expensive when they start depleting. They don't last as long. So what I've learned from using laptops for many years is that you only plug it in and you use most of the power, not all the way, but most of the power before you recharge it, okay? And the more you recharge and discharge on a laptop battery, it gets worse and you have to eventually buy a new one. Nowadays, you can't even take a battery out of a laptop. So they're kind of forcing you to buy a new one, okay? My case, then I don't take it on trips anymore, and if I do, I bring the power plug with it. That way it keeps going. My N3 Max MacBook Pro doesn't last as 17 hours with my M1 MacBook Air, you know, on the battery charge. It only lasts 5 hours, but with that M3 Pro, with that processor, I can get a lot of things done with my content creator stuff. So I just want to state that there are some important issues that I like to get off of my chest, that a good company, well, if they have good business partners, I should say, will back you up with stuff that you may need, that I think you should have to keep your equipment safe, help with your photography and your video. But in the long run, they're nickel and diming you. So it's an expensive hobby. Professionals stick with one camera, and then in about 10 years, when it stops working for them, they may upgrade. That's if they don't get out of the business altogether. And with me, I think it's very important to have lens hoods, battery chargers, cables, power banks, USB sticks, different adapters for USB-C to USB-A. It all comes in handy. Thumb drives, SD cards. It gets expensive, but I like to have like 2 or 3 available. If something breaks, I got a backup. And that's the way I am. But I like to have my equipment taken care of. Try to make sure that hardly any moisture gets on it. It's not in a damp place. The lenses are set properly. And I use them all the time. So you have to worry about the oils that lubricate the different glass that moves inside your lens back and forth. That if you don't have it, let's say, in this position, this is the best position. So front of the lens is face down. And then the back of the lens is with your rear lens cap. And then your front lens cap is down. Okay? That's what I learned. If not, you put it to the side, but you use it. You use the lenses all the time that you need. And if you don't use it, get rid of the lens. Give someone else an advantage to use it for their photography. So I just want to say thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, stay safe. Keep smiling until next time. I shall see you then. Goodbye, folks.